What's up, world? I'm Lisa Hott, and this is Hott TV.
Who's hot? Who's hot? Who's hot? Hott TV. Hott TV. Check me out, ma. I'm on Hott TV. Check me out. What you know about me? Been doing my thing. Was born for this scene. Check me out, ma. I'm on Hott TV. Do it for myself, my fans, and my team. We got that heat. You know I always rep my city. You are now watching Hott TV.
So up first, I had to play a record with KG. We talk about the future of scrapping and his current beef with Drake. Check it out.
What's going on?
Ouchie.
Please introduce yourself to Hott TV, sir.
Hey, yo, listen, man. It's young KG. You know what I'm saying? Scrap game, you know? Oh, yeah.
I'm about getting hit with a bullet and making me stay with the toes. I got an option of what I'm gonna pull out and bang. If you play with me, play with the smoke. Too many hustlers, haters, and hoes. Most niggas act like they ain't when they grow. I might let it off and make you a ghost. You gon' end up where they stay when they go. Mama showed me don't put faith in a hole. I don't just grind, I got paper to show. I don't be trusted when nobody out here. My mind on my money, I make it and go. Freezy, chef, and he stay by the stove. Load up your clip if he ready.
You never been to play the record before?
No,
even when they were downtown?
Word, I've never been here before. I'm just seeing this spot right now. So.
Cool. I almost want you to like get a chance to look around. This is like back in the day. They used to be on Young Street. They used to have like a live DJ and stuff like that. Like this is where people come for their concert tickets. Just every kind of hip hop event that was going on, like centered like with these guys. Okay, so this is actually our first time meeting, but not my first time interviewing your crew.
No, not at all, not at all.
So what's going on? You were telling me that 2 of the guys are missing?
Yeah, 2 of my scrap gang members, you know, unfortunately they're not here right now, you know. They got twined up in a little situation right now, you know what I'm saying? But
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hopefully they're out soon. My younger bro, you know, Castro, he was on last time, you know what I'm saying? He, yeah, he's looking at some serious time right now.
Nah, man, not Bing. You know he's in my intro. I'll play the intro like now. He's officially in the intro. Like we were running him every week, 5 times a week, Star.
Exactly. So you know he's caught up right now. He's looking at a lot of time, but God willing, he get out of there soon, and you know, hopefully everything works out. You know what I'm saying? We're praying for my bro right now. It's a struggle out here with him, you know. He's a part of our music. He's our heart, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So it was 2 years since I spoke to the guys. What have those 2 years been like?
Oh, man, it's been rough, up and down, you know. This music game is not always easy, especially for overly talented people, you know.
Yeah, okay.
It's not that easy to just get in like that, especially the competition, you know. So,
well, let's talk about overly talented people, because we're no, really. It's crazy now. Now it's the Twilight Zone. Now it's the Twilight Zone. Because it's almost like people don't want to hear it if it's too good. Yeah. People aren't trying to hear it if the bars are connecting too tightly. If you're dropping too many gems.
Oh, for sure.
What the hell?
I don't, honestly, I try to stay out of the you know, the sticking to what everybody's trying to do, you know, because everybody, you know, everybody's doing what they're doing or copying each other, but we still do what we do. But sometimes I get caught up, you know, just trying to feed to the, you know, the younger crowd and whatnot. But at the end of the day, we just do what we do, you know what I'm saying? It's always good music, and yeah, it's really hard. It's like the good music, like, it's hard because people don't care about it no more. And as talented as you are, like, unless you like do some controversial type stuff, you're not gonna really get noticed. Like, so that's why, you know, the social media thing, it just got people going crazy right now because they got to do something to get attention right now, you know.
So singing people, I'ma do this for my bro, cause they locked him and never freed him. You take more after the Jewish, I'm Yachty, you wanna be it. In my story, you be searching for lyrics, you wanna steal it. Rap genius, only bitch that I seen you with Serena, and she kinda looking manly, no lie, it was like Medea. I'm a shooter, that shit that you say, I cannot believe it.
You know, I'm not new to this, you know. It's just always been about, sorry about that. It's always been about my music, you know, just getting out there to the people, cause, you know, it's hard to do that when you don't have certain people or certain things around you to put it on that platform. And
okay, you know, what do we need in Toronto? What's missing? Because everybody's talking about an industry, but what is actually missing to create like infrastructure here? What do we need?
Well, we definitely need a major record label down here, period, you know what I mean? That's one thing, because everybody's looking to go to OVO, and nobody wants to diss that side because they're scared to be cut out, because OVO is basically the heart of all the Toronto music, you know?
That's so funny. I never even really thought of OVO as an option for anybody here.
Exactly.
How are people... I'm not even kidding. This is the first time I was like, yeah, I guess people do want to go with OVO.
That's the thing. It's not really an option for people down here, but everybody wants to feel like one day they'll be on OVO because that's what's going on down here, you know? So either way, they want to have their ties with OVO and, you know what I mean? Feel or get accepted through OVO, but if we had a major record label down here, people wouldn't have to go through it.
So there was a very different perception, especially at the beginning of Drake's career, from how he was seen in the States to how he was seen at home. And a lot of people didn't even realize that he didn't have the same support at home that he was getting in the States. I'll tell you my perception. When Drake came up, it took me a while to swallow Drake. Pause. Only because I'd seen guys like GCP, for instance, like firsthand. Man, that like I felt were like real and repping the streets that deserved it. That should have been next on. Then to see him come up, it was like, whoa.
It was like a spit in the face kind of thing to all them.
So kind of talk about that, because people kind of equate it to, yo, you're hating and stuff like that. But no, talk about like the serious like.
Well, you know, rap originated from people from the streets, you know, coming up and getting out of a bad situation. You know, a lot of people in America don't know. People down here, we have bad situations too. There's poor people all over the city, you know what I'm saying? And you know, Drake, you know, fortunately he wasn't grown in that situation, so to see him take that away from a lot of people that been doing this music stuff and never made it on that plateau, you know, and just be the king of the city even though he never was on that street level, it is a spit in the face to a lot of people out here, you know. Most people in the streets, they don't rate that, you know. I never heard or seen Drake do a feature with no Toronto rapper ever, and that's a key, you know. How could you put on?
How have I never considered that?
How could you put on a city and you never did a feature with not one dude from not one hood, you know?
Is that a KG? Is that a fact?
That's real facts, you know. Who? He hasn't even done one with Tory and he's on, so you know, these are all facts.
Growing up, I never been a basic. I used to have a meadow in a basement. In the days in, serving cake, no replacement. To go and get $1 really made sense. I pour a couple bottles of the 8 cents. I've been paid, now I'm in a safe bins. I don't make friends, fake men, and I miss it with a late end. And ain't no competition ever seeing me. I run up in your crib, pull a B&E. I feel I'm about to blow, I call it TNT. You see, I need my cheese and I ain't stopping till I D&D. I've been wavy, laying down for days.
Evil in hip-hop.
Evil in hip-hop. Okay, yeah.
People are worried about signing contracts. People are worried about sacrificing their morals, jeopardizing their morals. So what is that to you? What does that look like to you?
Well, that's nothing to me, because I would never sacrifice nothing, you know. And that's probably a big part of, you know, why it would be a big struggle for me, as talented as I am, to
Is that what you believe? Do you really believe that you have to actually choose evil in order to become successful in this business?
For sure, 100%. To get to a certain point, to get into a certain level, you have to, you know. It's either you have to put a blind eye to the evil, or, you know what I mean, you gotta either join it, you know. And most people, they're doing that and they're staying quiet because they know that's their life, their career, and everything, so you know. But a lot of people know about that, they just stay on the hush, they're scared.
Clout Chaser, do you want to just talk about the song? Like, let's be direct.
Yeah, Clout. Okay, nice for Clout.
Nice for Clout, Clout Chaser. Nice for Clout. I don't know where I got Clout Chaser.
The song's called Nice for Clout. It was a Drake diss, you know what I mean? Basically, you know, me and Drake had our situation and whatnot. It wasn't.
So explain that, because he's saying that you were.
Oh, sorry. Let me call you right back. Yeah, so
he said that you were hitting him up, that you were trying to hit him up all that times in the DMs, and that he's the one that was curving you. So please,
no,
clarify.
Let me clear that up. Well, basically, it started off with this record we had like in September, right? We had that diss record going on because we got called, you know, names on a comment by one of the OVO members, you know. Not calling no names and nothing like that.
No need to.
But basically, you know, we felt the way about that, so instead of taking it into street matters, we just went on the mic and rapped and cut them all up. That's all it was. We never really pushed forth with it and, you know, continued with it, so it didn't really get to where it could have been, but we basically scratched it from there, you know. So the other day I was just, you know, playing my track, you know, on Insta Snap, and it was a verse on Drake, you know. It was a part where, you know, I was getting at Drake, you know, dissing his character and whatnot, you know, but it's the art of rap, you know what I mean? That's what we do.
Sure.
It's the art of rap, you know what I mean? How much people don't diss people, like, you know, like.
No, that is what it is. That's the spirit of it.
That's the game of the day, like, if somebody disses me and I can't get at them, I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna touch the mic and I'm gonna, you know, cut them up how I feel. So he felt the way. I added him in the story, and he felt the way, and he messaged me like hours later after, you know, he probably heard the word or something. But anyways, he was just disrespectful on the DM and stuff, and he said that I been sending my music for years, but that's not true. I sent my music to him a couple times, you know.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't, you know? But I sent my music to him a couple times expecting to get city love, you know what I mean? Because he says he gives the city love.
Yeah.
I'm one of the greater talented ones in the city, I would say, and I would expect him to show me some love, you know? So, you know, even Tori showed me some love. Not to say we made any music together, but he showed me love too. He said it was fire, you know?
Yeah.
But Drake, you never show no love. You was too good for me, or too good for the situation, and you only reacted on this situation, you know what I mean? Me getting at him, so
I hate that.
You know, and he's gonna say that I've been sending stuff for years. That's not true. Me and my group members sent stuff here and there, you know what I mean, throughout the years. You know, I spot him on our story here and there.
Really?
Yeah, one time I was kind of fed up. I blocked him off my story because I was like, yo, this guy's watching us, not showing no love, you know?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I'm saying, but on some real stuff, like, he bites stuff and he doesn't show no love. But not to say he bit all my material and stuff, but there's...
Yeah, clarify that, because of course...
Yeah, well...
yeah, the Drake fans.
Oh, he does his thing and whatnot, but like I said, there is a specific song called Instant. It's on YouTube, you know. We dropped that 3 years ago, like he said, for 3 years. That same track, there's a hook on it, you know, a second part of the hook where it, you know, has a rhyme and a flow, and that exact rhyme and flow is taken in a hook. The song that we had, it was called Instant, and it was like fucking up the guap in an instant. Watch me make it back in an instant. Pulling out the chopper in an instant. They hate it when a young nigga winning. And Drake's version was, niggas keep sneaking and dissing. I don't call my bros for dancing.
Okay.
Watch me call my bros for assisting.
I'm gonna play it back.
I mean, but yeah, you could play it back, and it's the same flow. You just do his Drake singing on it. You know what I'm saying? No credit for the scrap. You know, regular Drake shit. But you know,
you're an artist. You're an MC. So let's put this to rest.
Yeah,
how many times do you just kind of pick up other people's flows and stuff because maybe you admire it? Like, does that ever happen? Like, maybe it's at the back of your head because maybe you heard it and you did dig it, but then you're in the booth and you feel like, hey, is that possible? That
happens on a lot of people, you know. That happens on a J. Cole. That happens on a Kendrick. Sometimes Drake, but I won't bite their, you know, their flow. I won't bite how they do it. I will just, they'll be in the back of my mind when I'm writing. So, but when I write, I try to make sure I don't sound like nobody, you know, whether it's flow or the way I use my voice. So, you know, I try to make sure I differentiate my whole thing from any other artist. That's one thing that was keen to me as a youngin'. I was just like, bro, you cannot, you know, sound like other artists. That's like biting
out the window right now.
Yeah, that's biting
like
to me. And everybody does it right now. Like, that's like a sport right now, you know what I mean? Everybody's just copying each other, but me, I keep it original, and shoot, I'm gonna stay doing that.
2018, what are we looking for?
So 2018, you know what I'm saying? Different, just a whole new different catalog, you know? We got a lot of stuff in the woodwork, but we're gonna be working real hard. It's gonna be a lot of competition for anybody rapping in the city. I tell you, come on,
I can't do summer without you guys. I gotta hang out with you guys.
You're gonna link up, definitely. You know what I mean? You're gonna see the process of how we build right now.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just a humbling building situation, and you know, it ain't all about Drake. It's just about me getting my rap out there right now, and you know.
You deserve to shine without the hoopla.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, really, it's deserved.
Thank you.
Dope.
All right. Hey, yo. This is KG. You know what I'm saying? Hott TV.
Come on.
Nah, man, we out here. Up next, nice for clout. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. K Jizzle. Dre Bars. It's locked.
shit.
Locked.
Yeah.
Oh, Lil Wayne's just too good.
Yeah. Well, they claiming they came from the bottom. I've been at the bottom. Time to raise the fuck up, though. Yeah. Jealousy, it overthrows love. And I was really hurting, so I sold drugs. I'm in a 6 where only lames get the most love. And I wouldn't snitch, I got my chain so I can boast up. Without a dollar in your pocket, you are no thug. It's always bitches that be talking up the most stuff. I'm like a piston Ben Wallace when I post up. And I wouldn't trip for $10, get you soaked up. I hope he tough, I'ma beat him, he owe me bucks. He be stealing my hook and acting like we ain't the only one. He an actor and I be on road and I'm holding guns. God's plan, my niggas will rap you like older nuns. Only got niggas rolling with you cause you pay that fee in your life, a gimmick, you acting, your Jimmy, you make believe. God's plan, you was lying, your budget was for the people. You getting popped in your booty, you fruity, you fuck with evil. I don't trust, so I see mo, you not a Nino, I'm Debo. You never finessed on Weston, you faking to be successful. Chain snatched, I never knew snitching was in the G-code. Going 10 at the Charlemagne, even send that to Ebro. He the type that'll pull up the court like a paralegal and stitch on a nigga faster than whiteys with open needles. Told me that you was praying for years and you never shouted me. You trolling, showing love to the rappers that can't amount to me. This ain't even a battle, I sit them up like a saddle. It's homies that stay around them, they milking them like a cattle. You the queen of your castle, you heard my raps, now you baffled. Puffy, he pissing on you, so how I look like the asshole. Lame niggas is running, money give you the fame. I'm really touching the road, even real niggas can sing. I'm still bossed up, I ain't begging for love. Got my Henny on cup, and my women on sub. Me, my rollie on wrist, and my city on buzz. Got that 40 on my hip, they don't wanna war with us. So send your people, I'ma do this for my bro cause they locked them and never freed them. You take more after the Jewish, I'm Yachty, you wanna be it. In my story you be searching for lyrics, you wanna steal it. Rap genius, only bitch that I seen you with Serena. And she kinda looking manly, no lie, it was like Medea. I'm a shooter, that shit that you say, I cannot believe it. You claiming that you a god, why would God go fuck with a demon? High school they beat you up, you got bullied by Philippines. Threw you right in the locker and locked it and threw the key. Got a panic for fifth and he shouldn't been in the P's. He got scared when he hit my DM, he had me speaking the preem. $1 million they sitting on, why they messaging me? Probably because he gay and it's cutting him like his D.
I seen him up in your stories, he probably hitting a 40. The mimic all your credits, my nigga, you been important. Not ain't gonna disrespect you and tell you the music's garbage. We ain't gotta be the largest to watching us though, regardless. This was just like XXX Tentacion. If you ain't big at that side, go snatch your song like fuck. No some more for your artists feeling neglected. You party next door to the hood, feeling protected. Let me talk to y'all like y'all OG, but on the low key. I been there time and they go the niggas since 03. Like ass tight nitty, you're PD, like if they know me. They used to ask these niggas what hand they use to the road weed, no more G. But my dance moves bigger than Monique. A concerned citizen, always talking to police. Toronto, you was all the way from it. I seen you flex. Niggas dropped the bomb when you was reading off BPM. Young Tony turned to OVO hush, like what a rush. Started writing for the team, so the lyrics were just a must. And they paid him, so with every dollar it's like a plus. Like, who gon' drop the records we ever get Tony touched? Quitting, gave away the secrets, it should've been in the cut. Smoke dog glass training on out, ain't lit it up. Like these niggas dropped the boss, so what's op's gon' pick it up. This a paper thin beef, but shots ripping it up, lifting it up. These new jaw rules, sharp as a harpoon. We all goons, I'm calling the play. Gorilla Monsoon, Duke Nukem got big guns, you probably call doom. Like every nigga diss, we hoping to see them all soon. And all these little internet comments is usually coming from niggas who wouldn't want it, but praying for any come up. Maybe Drake sees your comment and likes it, so now you run up. Better yet replies, he tells you we broke. You need to run up, keep praying, baby. Like this the highlight of your life, keep praying, baby. Social media change your life, God's plan. They attack, we attack, it's eye for eye. In the night, you'll be singing the spark like fireflies, a real G. Never been defined by no gunshot. Drizzy, someone probably named him after cum shots. My hammer 4Gs. If you ever see me standing at the bus stop, know that I snap and pop like a rust lock. Must stop, fans is begging, hoping that I don't behead them.
Welcome back. Up next, I hang out at the Collective with Govnah.
That corner.
What's up, sir? Introduce yourself to Hott TV.
Govnah, you already know what it is, man. Nisa Hott TV, baby.
On.
We made it.
Look here, little nigga, a master the flow. So that means money time, got the cash, let it blow. Governor, I'm Toronto. Invest in time, get triple your stacks when I drop these lines. I'm from the jungle where not too many niggas will make it. And if you do, so how you end up a plane of wheels.
So tell us about the name, your origin, like.
I appreciate it, man. Nisa Hott TV, baby. We're doing it big. We made it. Govnah, you know what I'm saying? Came from the block, you know what I'm saying? My people give me that name. I grew up in Jane, the whole strip. Shout out to Jane Shepherd, Jane and Finch. Shout out to Jane, you know what I mean? Shout out to Eglinton, Kill, the whole city. Like I grew up in many places. I identify with Jane and Finch because that's where my love is at. That's where my heart is at, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful community. The streets give me the name. Governor, you know what I'm saying? I like to take control. I like to govern. I like to establish. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the name came about. You know what I'm saying? I'm South American, Ecuador. You know what I mean? Latin America. Para toda mi gente, I love you. Los amo a todo el mundo. You already know what it is. Nisa Hott. We're right here, man. The Collective.
What growing up in Jane and Finch is like, because what's different from our hoods is that you get a lot of multiculturalism.
Yeah.
Right? So talk about that and like your hip hop influences growing up in Jane and Finch.
Jane and Finch, man, it's just this place that, you know what, it has this really strong stigma, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're really strong-minded, fierce people down there, you know what I'm saying? But with that comes a lot of passion. We're very passionate people, filled with a lot of love, you feel me? And as far as my influences, the whole place is my influence, you know what I'm saying? The love that I gotten down there, I haven't experienced it anywhere else in the world thus far. Thus yet, not saying that I haven't experienced a lot of love everywhere else, but Jane and Finch is definitely my influence, my stomping grounds, you know what I'm saying? The way of life, the people, the multiculturalism, the hard work, the dedication, that's what, you know, inspires me to keep on pushing, and that's what keeps me humble and grounded. So, you know what I'm saying? Jane and Finch is a place.
Live on scene right now from Jane and Finch. We just got reported that someone was murdered over a peanut punch box. Yo, Govnah! Yo, welcome to the hood, man. Yo, let me take you through these shit.
Who influenced your style? Like, what type of hip-hop influenced your style? Because you're talking to the streets, but there is a little bit more aggression. So, like, who are you identifying with? Which MCs do you identify with?
To be honest with you, a lot of people is not going to believe this shit right here.
Okay, good.
You know what I mean? For me, like, my influence of, like, whoever molded me to, whoever gave birth to me, to be honest with you, I'm a Wu baby. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying? But, who inspired me to express my pain and let my emotions out was Ghostface. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Ghost. You know what I'm saying? And Nas. You know what I'm saying? My wittiness came from Method Man. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you know, and it goes down. You feel me? But you know, I would say Ghost and Nas. You know what I'm saying? That's what molded me to find myself. You know what I'm saying? That's what inspired me to let off that pain. Ghost has that way of expressing his pain in such a crazy way, and Nas just has a way of telling you what took place and what it was in such a descriptive way. You know what I'm saying? That it identified with me and the life that I come from.
You used to be a b-boy?
I used to be a b-boy, yeah, of course. I still got it. No, but you know what? You know what I'm saying? This is the true essence of hip hop. Like, this is where I'm from. This is the life that I've experienced, and this is what, you know. If you listen to my music, you know what I mean. This is the message that I'm carrying. You know what I'm saying? I come from somewhere, and you know what I'm saying, and I'm trying to go somewhere, but not just myself alone. You know what I'm saying? It's not just me. And this is us. This is our culture. This is what we love. You know what I mean? It's the essence of it all, right? So, you know what I'm saying? You have stuff like this, you know, which is really important in our culture. You know what I'm saying? That's why until this day, just like my man Jedi, you know what I'm saying, just said, you know what I mean? It still lives and it's hard to tame. You know what I'm saying? It's us. It's our culture. Real hip hop.
Niggas get shot every day, beat you be alright. You get shot up. You get shot up. Niggas get shot.
When you sit down and you're writing your rhymes, who are you picturing? Who are you trying to influence? Who are you trying to move?
Everybody. Like, we're living in times. Let me sit right here. We're living in times. We're living in times where, you know, we're living in times where everybody needs upliftment. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is going through something. Everybody's alone. Everybody feels pain. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't know somebody. You know what I'm saying? So when I write for everybody. I write not trying to, but pushing hard to inspire everybody else. You know what I'm saying? If you take a look at my Instagram and the way I post, you know what I'm saying? You know, everything that I do it through an action. So it just, you know, it actually resonates with the person. You know what I'm saying? It's truth. You cannot avoid the fact that someone did something and it's powerful and it's truthful. So therefore, that's an imprint for someone else to follow. So when I write for everybody, especially for the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? I myself being an underdog, I know what it feels like, you know, to have doors closed on your face, you know what I mean, to people that tell you no, 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 you know what I mean? So I write for especially for those people, the ones that, you know, were told, no, you can't do this, no, you cannot do that, no, you're not gonna accomplish this, no, it's impossible, like, you can't, it's not possible. Especially for those kind of people, you know what I'm saying? I write for them, you know what I'm saying? To let you know that, hey, listen, I did it, you can do it too, you know what I'm saying? Especially for the people in my community. You know what I'm saying, from the hood, you know, they look at me and they know what I was and what I, transpired, I mean, you know, what I've evolved to, you know what I'm saying, and now they see me now, and it's like a level of respect that comes with that because it's someone that was there before, made his way out, you know what I'm saying, evolved and elevated, you know what I'm saying, so that's what I write for the underdogs, for the people that suffer, for those who don't have that chance.
Thank you for hanging out with me, Gov.
You know what it is, you're tuning in to Hott TV.
Shit.
I am Govnah the General, Toronto's finest. Make sure you check out my mixtape, Out of War Part 3, currently uploaded in SoundCloud and Reverb Nation. You know what it is,
Where
man.
Where do we get the gear?
And make sure that you check out for the newer gear, Morning Clothing Co. You know what I'm saying? We're Morning, and that's how we rockin'. 2018, we're going in fresh. Morning Clothing Co. That's Instagram, and you already know my name on Instagram as well. That's GOVNAHJK Govnah. Money music, baby. These are Hott TV, baby. We did it.
What video's up next?
Peanut Punch, baby. Featuring Maloney. Money music.
Gov.
Shipping off, we moving, they running. Shit's hot to the technos, bleed the flowing. Game time, nigga, like hat grams to brands. Rack bronze, spot next to the newsstands. 2 sticks on deck, the youngins getting wet. OGs catching feelings, playing villains. Hot rock, no fiends, touch the ceiling. Police car cruising, niggas still cruising. Economy, inflation got its gas, so we fuming. Guns and day, keep up the safe. Cause that's what happens when you fuck with the apes. Putting the bomb in the streets and rapping the set. Earthquake when I stomp, yeah, your niggas is dead. For the fact, the power and respect for the love for my niggas, regulators got the check.
Yo, it's Maloney, Breaking Records Radio. You know what it is. We're live on scene right now from Jane and Finch. We just got reported that someone was murdered over a peanut punch box. Yo, Govnah!
Yo, welcome to the hood, man. Yo, let me take you through this shit. Old lady begging for change, why wait? When time keeps running online, high stakes, and hate keeps running your mind. Cold plates, and done being known for this rain. Kill snakes, friends fake, pretend it's maggots with no flesh. Make money business, merchant with no stress. Take wide escape, shots come with flares. Whole on the scene for niggas never there.
You're motherfucking right, my nigga. This nigga just killed this next nigga over a peanut punch box, man. I'ma take it right through it, man. But yo, hold on, let me hold this camera. Yo, get the fuck out of here, camera, man. Give me this motherfucking camera. Yo, Maloney, I want you to tell me what the fuck you see. I'ma take it through. Alright, man. This is what I see.
Sipping from a peanut punch box, I see nothing but cops rolling up the block, young guns clutching the Glock, rocks tucking their socks, stop shutting down shop till they pass and their hands back up on the clock, shoved in the front of their crotch with their legs cocked. So if the sirens come on, they could take off. So your mother's laid off every day, paid tops the last blood decay, the city's raindrops.
I told this motherfucker, it's just a motherfucking peanut punch box, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But no, the nigga just fucking blamming right there,
man. If you look through my eyes, see what I see.
Yo, real, man. You ready?
Yo, man, I guess I'll tell you a little bit about what
what I see in here right now, man.
I see people digging through the trash with hands, trying to fish out glass and cans. I see young kids trying to make the math expand, selling crack and grams for some cash in hand. I see other kids starving who will snatch a can and change straight out a homeless person's ashy hands. It's a lifestyle that's handed down to these people on the block where your son can get killed for his peanut punch box.
So, as you guys just heard it, it's your man Maloney right here, Breaking Records Radio, and we're live from Jane and Finch right now with the first on the scene. And you just heard the man Govnah tell you himself, these kids wilding out. I can't even explain shit, man. Kid got killed with that peanut punch box.
Niggas die with peanut punch boxes out in this motherfucker. If you can't catch the drift, my nigga, you're doing catching a fucking breeze. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the motherfucking balls, then don't be out here, nigga. This shit is real. Motherfucking finger is just a motherfucking game. You down over stepping over someone's motherfucking shoe, like you down over a motherfucking peanut punch box, man. You gotta go with the flow, nigga. Yo, shout out to see. I didn't even know you were here, Maloney.
Yo, my man.
You know what?
Well, it's nice to see a familiar face in the area.
Man, you know, I regret the circumstances, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is.
I did it.